Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Thomas, a filmmaker out of Atlanta, and today I'll be sharing with you how I've been color grading my GH5 footage using the GHAlex Color Conversion Kit. So I first started using the GH5 and GH5S back in early 2018. When I first got my GH5s, I was not happy with the look I was creating with my grades. I watched an endless amount of tutorials, bought some LUTs, but my footage still wasn't turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And a lot of that was on me and my color grading skills, not the camera. But still, about 6 months ago, I purchased the GHAlex Color Conversion Kit. Consistent colors, natural skin tones, blah, 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 blah. I just wanted something that I could put on the refrigerator and be proud of. Let's first look at how I used to edit my GH5 footage before I got the GHAlex kit. Quick side note, about 7 months ago, I switched to Davinci Resolve, so that is what we'll be using today. This particular clip was shot on the GH5S in 4K at 60 frames per second and is 8-bit, and the color profile is Vlog L. So I'll first make 4 nodes. And for my first node, I'm going to use the free Panasonic Vlog 2 V709 LUT. And remember again, this is how I used to color grade my Panasonic footage when I first got Davinci Resolve. So this is without the Panasonic Vlog to V709 LUT. And this is with the LUT. And I think this looks pretty good right here, but we're gonna go a little bit further. My second node is going to be for my white balance. So I'll just click on one of my lamp shades here and boom. My third node is going to be for my exposure. We'll make a quick little S-curve. And for my last node, we will go to the film looks and use the Rec 709 Kodak 2383 LUT. And there we go. Obviously that looks bad, right? But we're going to go to our node key. I'm gonna go to the gain right here, and we're gonna go to 0.200. All right. So this is before and this is after. So now I don't think this looks too bad, but the problem is this process didn't work for every situation. So here's my old process again, and here's how the footage looks now with my new process using the GHAlex Color Converter. Which one do you guys like best? I'm making this video, so obviously I like the GHAlex Color Converter. Let me show you guys the process for that. If you decide to purchase the kit, once you download everything, you'll have 2 folders. One that says GHA Daylight and the other says GHA Tungsten. And even more important, you're gonna get a PDF that tells you how to use everything. Let's hop back in Davinci Resolve so I can explain how it works. So we are back in our color tab, and this time we are going to make 6 nodes. Our first node, we are going to title Pre, and then we're going to select the GHA Daylight Vlog LUT because we're filming in Vlog L and our light source was daylight. Our second LUT will be the white balance again. And we will use the eyedropper tool to click on a lampshade to correct our white balance. Our next node, we're going to name Main, and we're going to come down to our GHA Day Conversions. And then we're going to click on Log C. Our next node is going to be for our Luma. We are going to go to our waveform and select Show Reference Levels. And we are going to make sure our low is at 40, which is the highest black level. And then we're going to set our high at 450, which is our level for indoor key lit faces. I'm actually going to come back to this node at the end. The 5th node is going to be for our color. And we are going to come to our RGB mixer right here. And we're gonna raise this red level, this green level right here, and this blue level. Then we're gonna come back to our color wheel and we're gonna go to saturation. And we're gonna change this to 25. Now, depending on your scene, you may have to play with your saturation. I know I do, but most of the times my go-to saturation level is 25, but sometimes I do have to play with those levels. I'm going to name the last tab Creative, as this is where I'm going to add my final LUT. My selection for this node will be the Arri Alexa Log C to Rec 709 LUT. So now we're gonna go back to our lumen node. We're going to go to our curve right here, and we're gonna go to almost the lowest level, and we're just gonna bring, we're watching our waveform monitor over here, and we're just trying to bring it down to where our lowest levels are. Our black levels right here are just touching this line. So then I'm gonna come halfway up, click on the center, and I'm gonna get this right where I want it. I think right there is pretty good. And then I'm gonna come to my highest point, which is my highlights, and I'm gonna lower them just a smidge so I can get some nice highlight roll-offs right there. So it's a little bit softer. So here is the original scene that I edited in the way I used to edit my GH5 footage. And then here is the new way with the GHAlex Color Converter. Let's look at another scene. So we are just going to copy all of our nodes from the prep scene over to our reception shot. Then we are going to change 3 things. We are going to reset our white balance since we are no longer using daylight as our light source. I'll click on these white flowers right here to get it all set. And then we're going to change our pre to GHA Tungsten V log. And we're going to change our main converter to GHA Tungsten log C. And last but not least, let's readjust our luma. And we're going to go to the lowest point. We're going to bring our black levels down. I'm actually going to raise up my mid level. I'm going to come halfway up again. Raise that up to about there. I like that. And then we're going to come back to the highest point again and come down a little. I have also used this on other weddings where I filmed their entire wedding in Cine-V instead of Vlog-L. So let's once again copy all of our nodes to this one. And yuck, we have to adjust some things. Let's reset our white balance and luma. And instead of going to daylight Vlog, because we shot this in Cine-V, we're going to go to daylight Cine-D. All right, and now it's looking a lot better, right? We're gonna go to luma. We're going to bring our black levels down. That was too much. Black levels down to about there. I'm gonna go halfway up. I'm gonna try to leave it around the same spot. And then I'm gonna bring my highlights down a little bit. And you can probably leave it here. I think I wanna bring this to about, let's see, 20, what 20 looks like. Yeah, let's try 19. I'm gonna bring that to about 19. And I like that. We could, we could fiddle with this if we wanted to actually like it here. Okay, so here's our Cine-V before, and here's how it looks after I use the GHAlex Color Converter. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing how I now color grade my GH5 footage. I've been in touch with the creators of the GHAlex Color Kit, and an update will be coming in the next few weeks, so expect an updated video very soon. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.